What's for dinner?
Welcome back to another episode of Chef Z Cooks. Today we're cooking up something insanely delicious. We are making beef and broccoli. Now listen up. Beef and broccoli is a takeout classic that you can whip up in your own home in under 15 minutes. Honestly, making the rice takes a little bit longer. Now a quick tip, if you like it a little bit spicy, just like my husband, you can either add some sriracha or even some red pepper flakes to the sauce and it comes out so good. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely hungry and not the best with chopstick. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Oh my God, look at that.
Making this tasty beef and broccoli is really easy. In fact, you're gonna be surprised how easy it is to make your favorite takeout dishes at home. So we're gonna start off with some thinly sliced beef, and you can use a variety of different cuts. Honestly, using flank steak is one of my personal favorites. To that, we're going to add some kosher salt and black pepper. Now, don't worry, because this dish is so flavorful that we actually don't need to marinate the meat ahead of time. It's also going to cook very quickly. So once we've seasoned the meat, we just want to set that off to the side. We want to get our wok really nice and hot. And then to that, we just want to add some regular oil. And then we're actually going to brown up the meat in batches. Now, it's really important that you do this in small batches, because what we want to do is brown the meat on both sides, but we don't want to stew it. So we actually don't want the meat to sweat. And honestly, this process takes just a couple of minutes. I'm talking under 5 minutes, and you constantly just want to stir it because you want that meat to brown on all sides. And once the meat starts to release its own juices, you know it's time to take it out and set it off to the side. Now you might have to brown a couple of batches depending on how much beef you have. Now, once you've actually browned all of the meat, we're actually going to add our broccoli, and we're just going to pan sear it ever so slightly. Now, a trick to actually making the broccoli cook a little bit faster is to actually cut up the florets into small pieces. Now, I personally like my broccoli with a little bit of bite, so I only really saute it for about 3 minutes, and then I take it out. And as you can see, my wok is nice and hot, and it's actually smoking. So we're now going to prepare the sauce. We're going to add a little bit more oil, and then to that we're going to add some minced ginger, and we're also going to add some minced garlic. And we're just going to saute that, making sure that it sweats. Now, if you see that the oil has dried up, feel free and add a little bit, and feel free to do this throughout the cooking process. Now, honestly, this smells delicious, and this is really going to infuse some really nice fresh flavor into our yummy sauce. And speaking of the sauce, it's actually really easy to make, and it comes together fairly quickly. So you want to have everything ready to go. We're going to add some soy sauce, and like always, you just want to keep everything moving just to make sure that nothing burns. We're going to add some oyster sauce. We're going to add some mirin, which I absolutely love, some brown sugar to balance out all of that saltiness, and then of course we're going to add some toasted sesame oil, which again is going to give this dish a nice nutty flavor. We're going to mix everything until it's well combined. Now, a trick to making your sauce nice and thick is to add a slurry, which is a combination of cornstarch and water. And depending on how much of that slurry you add will directly determine just how thick your sauce is. Now, I personally like my sauce, like I always say, about medium thickness, so not too thin and not too thick. And I find that actually helps reheat the sauce, especially if you have leftovers, really nicely. But feel free to make the sauce as thick as you like. Of course, we're going to toss our meat back into the sauce, and as you can see, it truly comes together, and that sauce coats the meat ever so beautifully. Now, between you and I'm actually obsessed with sesame seeds, so I like to add a ton because it gives it more flavor and some nice texture. I just mix everything until it's well combined, and of course, we're now going to add that broccoli, and we're also going to toss it in that sauce. Now, here's a good time to actually turn down the flame, just because the steam is actually going to finish cooking the broccoli. Of course, I like to garnish it with a little bit more sesame seeds at the end. I told you I absolutely love this. And for a little bit added crunch, we're going to add some scallions. Now we're also going to serve this over a bed of white rice, but not before we turn down the flame. So there you guys have it. That's my recipe for a tasty beef and broccoli. Visit my website for more details. And until next time, I'm Chef Z, y buen provecho.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Now, if you need some inspiration on what to cook next, lucky for you, I have so many recipes. So be sure and subscribe so that you're up to date. And until next week, I'm Chef Z, y buen provecho.